Alright, welcome to my first Pokemon LP, Pokemon LeafGreen. So, trying to now break away from my farm streak, I guess. Because I want to see if I'm able to record other types of games. And with Pokemon being a series very near and dear to me, as I'll talk about in a little bit, yeah, I want to go try. So yeah, why this game? Well, it's my preferred way to play the general Pokemon games. So I thought it'd make a good starting point. And yeah, this game, even though it's probably one of the more lazy remakes, considering it's basically just the old game, but enhanced. Gen 3 is one of my favorite generations, so yeah. So I say that the improvements make a very huge difference to the gameplay of this game. But anyway, so also another thing about this game too, it kind of also caters towards someone who hasn't played a Pokemon game for the first time. So yeah. But yeah, I'll read this though. In the world which you're about to enter, you'll embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges and solving mysteries. At times you'll be challenged by others and tapped by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Press the A button and let your adventure begin. And because of the Pokemon game, you always get started off with the prof telling you start saying, "Hello there, glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets, others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little bit about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or a girl?" Yeah, the classic. But yeah, I'm a boy, so we're gonna do that. That's a good name, what is it? This is supposed to be your name, so yeah, we're going Rohan, of course. And in full case, because that's how this game likes to do names of people. So yeah, your name is Rohan? Yeah. Now I got this guy. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. What was his name again? Well, I am actually going to give him a name too. So, my biggest rival is probably my brother, considering, you know, I play a lot of games with him. And he also plays Pokemon too. And we'll go by his nickname, Zero. This is also why he likes to call himself in Pokemon games too, so it fits. Was it Zero? That's right, I remember now, his name is Zero. Also, yeah, I forgot his own grandson's name, which is funny. Rohan, your very own Pokemon Village is about to fall. All the dreams and adventures of Pokemon awaits. Let's go. And we shrink down into this form, of course. It's gonna take a while to get used to pressing start. But yeah, I want to make sure the save works, which it looks like it does, so that's good. But I will also use save stage just in case. But yeah. We're gonna text here fast. Battle scene on. Battle style. This is a pretty important one. So shift and set. What does this mean? So basically, when you knock out a Pokemon and then the trainer sends in another Pokemon, if you have it on shift, you're basically given a free turn to switch your Pokemon, to switch out your Pokemon and bring in a Pokemon that has a better type matchup. But if you put on set, you don't get that free turn. You're stuck with the Pokemon you have in battle. You can't freely switch it out on that free turn, so it makes the game a lot harder. And also, this is how competitive Pokemon's played too. And we're gonna actually keep it on set because that's how that's how I want to play Pokemon games nowadays. So. And then for this, we're gonna go 10, I think. Okay, so first thing you can do, go to the PC and withdraw the potion, of course. So yeah, let's talk about my history of this game. This is actually one of the first RPGs I ever played, and also the first Pokemon game I played. So yeah, it has a very special place in my heart. It's supposed to note this. If you're confused, also help, press the LR button. Yeah, this is like the help system, and you got a lot here to help you out. So yeah, like I said, this game definitely caters to first-time players a lot, but anyway. Rohan played with the NES. Okay, sounded good. I'm not old enough to own an NES because when I was born, the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 were like the consoles tab. Anyway, there's a movie on TV. 4 boys are walking on railroad tracks. I bet I go too. I think that's a reference to something. I know there's a lot of references to the real world in this game, so anyway. Right, all boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. But like I said, this game is very near and dear to me. I love playing it, so. And what you want to do is you want to go up, but let's actually explore a little bit. So this is Pallet Town. Shades of your journey away. This is the first town in the game. Train turrets, press start over the menu. We did that. Signs are useful, aren't they? But yeah, we only have our bag, which has the potion, but that's it. We can look at this. It doesn't do much at the moment. Although it has the back side of it, so that's cool. And then I already did options. I already shut that I can see the game, so that's good. Technology is incredible. You can now store and call items and Pokemon's data via PC. We can go in here. I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Professor Oak may not look like much, but he's the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Okay. Man, here's Zero over here. What? It's only Rohan grabs this around? Press start, don't let you. Save all summon, use it regularly. Yup, that's a good idea. Okay, so we also have Zero's house, which you can go into as well. Hi Rohan, my brother Zero is at Grandpa's lab. But yeah, we can't really do much, so let's go up. Hey, wait, don't go out. It's oak. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. So yeah, now we're gonna get our first Pokemon, so that's pretty cool. And also our objective. Graham, some pet would wait. Zero, let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come, just wait. Here, Rohan, there are 3 Pokemon here. Haha, the Pokemon I held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer, but now at my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey, Gramps, no fair, what about me? Be patient, sir, you can have one too. So, we got to pick our starter Pokemon. And this is a very important choice, and also a very hard choice, because all 3 of Gen 1 stars are really good in their own aspects. So, who's first? Bulbasaur. I see, Bulbasaur is your choice. It's very easy to raise. So Ryan, you want to go with the Grass-type Pokemon Bulbasaur? Let's talk about Bulbasaur. When I think about stats on Pokemon, I mainly think about the final evolution. All the stars in this game are a 3-stage evolution. And yeah, when I talk about stats, I'm going to be referring to the Pokemon's final stage. But anyway, like I just said. But anyway, Bulbasaur. It's a grass poison type. It takes most of the great aspects of the grass poison types in this game and puts into one very balanced package. It's incredibly well balanced stats with a very good 100 special attack and 80 speed once fully evolved. And also really good bulk too. 80 HP, 83 defense, and 100 special defense, even a good 82 attack. So yeah, and also what helps it too, it learns a lot of the great grass type support moves like Leech Seed and Sleep Powder. It can't really use Sunny Day Solar Beam that well because it doesn't have Chlorophyll, but that's okay. You can have another grass type do that if you really want. So yeah, like I said, Bulbasaur, really solid Pokemon. It even has some good coverage too. Better coverage than those other grass poison types. So yeah, it's a very solid grass type. And probably the best one in the game. The problem is of course it does have competition with all the other ones. And also at the start, it's a bit hard to use. The first gym's no problem for it, but you're gonna find a lot of bug types early on. It's not weak to them, but it can't really hit them back hard. And also, Vine Whip is kind of a bad attacking move. It's probably the worst of all the starters because it only has 35 power and a measly 10 PP. But it's better than nothing, I guess, so... Anyway, so that's a Bulbasaur. Next up is Squirtle. We're not going to talk about Squirtle because Squirtle's the last one in the Pokédex number. Instead, we're going to talk about Charmander. Oh, Charmander is your choice. You should raise it patiently. Sir, and you claim Fire Pokemon Charmander? Alright, so... Charmander. The popular choice, of course. Why is that? Well, Charizard. Charizard has that design, you know, that everyone loves. And also, yeah, the mascot of Pokemon Fire Red too. Which is the game we're not playing. So yeah, Charmander, what's so great about... well, its final evolution is, well, it's very offensive, has a good 109 special attack, 100 speed, 84 attack. Its defensive stats aren't terrible either. It also is a part flying type, which, well, it has a tiny weakness to rock type moves, but it is immune to ground, so that's pretty cool. And because it has a flying type, it can actually use the move Fly, which is really cool. It basically, how I like to view that is basically some team role compression, basically. It can act as both your fire type and your flying type, because I like to have the fire with a grass core when I play Pokemon games, so yeah. And also Charizard has really good coverage as a fire type, probably some of the best you're going to see on a fire type in this game. And because yeah, it learns a lot of cool moves. And its level up moves aren't bad either. It gets Ember early on, and Ember's gonna do well for the time being. Problem with Charmander, of course, is, like Oak said, it's a bit hard to raise, and one of the main reasons is that it kind of struggles in the first few gyms, because it has a tight disadvantage. But yeah, if you get out of that rut, Charmander becomes a really, really powerful Charizard that can be very, very good. And yeah, I actually kind of recommended LeafGreen too, because Fire Red gets a much better fire type compared to LeafGreen later on, so that's kind of weird, but yeah, that's what I think. And then finally, probably my favorite of the stars, Squirtle. Squirtle's your choice. It's one worth raising. Alright, so Squirtle. Oh, of course, I'm going to be referring mostly to Blastoise. Blastoise is a cool design, by the way. I think most of the stars evolve at a similar level. I'll double check that in a little bit, but anyway. Squirtle, it does start with a kind of bad move. Like, not start. It learns, like, its first water move isn't that great, it's Bubble, only 20 power. But once it gets Water Gun, it starts becoming really, really good. It helps in the first gym, like Bulbasaur, and it doesn't really struggle too much against the bug types earlier on. But yeah, it's definitely not as good as Charmander, who has the super effective move, but anyway. Squirtle's cool because you want a water type, at least one, because of the move Surf, which I'm going to be using a lot in this game. And Squirtle can definitely fulfill that role too, because yeah, its final evolution, Blastoise, is again very incredibly advanced. It's a bit slower at only base 78 speed, but it does have good 100 defense, 105 special defense, 85 special attack. So yeah, it doesn't hit super hard, but it's bulky, it can take hits, and it dishes them out pretty good too. Yeah. It's my preferred choice of star, not because it's like the best or anything. It was the first Pokemon I ever picked, so it does have a special place in my heart, I guess. And yeah, it also lends all the good water-type toys, like Ice Beam, for example. Ice Beam's a very good move later on, so we definitely want to consider that. And of course, Surf, like I said. And it's good old Hydro Pump too, if you want more power at the cost of accuracy. So yeah, I like the Squirtle a lot as well. Its second evolution too, Wartortle, looks kind of cool as well, but anyway. Now we need to make the decision, so... also, yeah, one more thing, let's look at evolution levels. So I believe for Squirtle and Charmander, it's 16 and then 36, but I think for Bulbasaur it's slightly different. I can have a look. It is 1632, so yeah, actually you get Venusaur slightly earlier, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I'll double check Charmander as well. And Charmander. 1636 here, the same as Blastoise, or not Blastoise, Squirtle. Anyway, so my choice is Charmander actually. I don't normally pick the fire type, that's my brother's thing to do, but anyway. I mainly picked the water type start, but there's a very good reason for that. Anyway, I'm bad with nicknames, so I'm not going to do any yet, but I would appreciate some help with them. I'll take this one then. And yeah, Zero gets Squirtle, because type advantage. Anyway, let's look at our first Pokemon. Say, it's a timid Charizard. Interesting. Or Charmander, sorry. That's an interesting nature. And yeah, Scratch and Growl is what it starts with. They're timid, that's attack lowering but speed racing, so interesting. And yeah, that's my ID, 03017. Could mean something, but anyway. And it's a male Charmander, which is the more common of the two, because female stars are actually kind of rare. But anyway, let's not save actually. Let's keep going. But anyway, Zero. Wait, Rohan, let's check out Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. This first battle is a little difficult. Not gonna lie. And yeah, he sends out Squirtle, of course. And yeah, I like the music of this game, by the way. Oh, for Pete's sake, so pushy as always. Rohan, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? A Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other. A trainer that makes the other trainer's Pokemon faint by lowering their HP to 0 wins. Or rather than talking about it, you'll learn from more from experience. Try buying and see for yourself. So yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna start with Growl, and then I'm just gonna keep going with Scratch. That's gonna be the idea. Learn the first stats will put you an advantage. Yeah, like you said. And yeah, another thing I like about Gen 3, everything's 60 FPS, which is pretty cool, man. Completely damage on the first and keep to any battle. Because yeah, later Pokemon games will not do that. Diamond and Pearl, which is like the first game, the next generation afterwards, much slower battles, so yeah. Anyway, this, you can go unlucky here, because if you get a critical and you have your stats lowered, especially the defense, then yeah, you could definitely easily lose this. But it looks like we're not getting unlucky this time, and we beat him. Very nice. Even with that timid nature too, which would be lowering our attack. But anyway. What? Unbelievable. I picked the wrong Pokemon. Mexa. If you win, you earn prize money and your Pokemon grow. Battle other trainers to make your Pokemon strong. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle toughen it up. Rohan grabs. Smell you later. Also, my brother's not normally like that, but then again, he could be, for all you know. Rohan, raise your young Pokemon by making it battle. It has to battle for it to grow. We got a full level up from the battle, which is really nice. Is it actually healed? Let me see. Yeah, it is. Very nice. Before we go out, you may want to also go in here and talk to Daisy. Rohan, I heard you had a battle against Zero. I wish I'd seen that. And yeah, she has this map, but yeah, it doesn't do anything yet. So yeah, now we want to go outside, because we have a little small objective, and that's going to be the main thing we're going to do in this episode. Yeah, we have wild Pokemon. We can't really do much with them. We can only really fight them, but that's experience, so we're going to take advantage. So yeah, while I'm doing this, let's talk about more of my history of this game. So I played this game around, I did talk about this in FB7, but yeah. I played this game around like the early 2010s, when Pokemon Black and White was the newest games in the series, I do believe. And yeah, that was because of a certain LP bay. Hi, I work at a Pokemon. It's part of a convenient chain selling all sorts of items. Please, visit us in the Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. You get the potion. And another one, so that's pretty cool. Give me a sec. Also, I guess one. There we go, get a nice sip of water too. Alright, let's keep going. So, yeah. And yeah, I was really hooked on this game. Pokemon really just suited me very well. When Gen 6 rolled around and I played that for the first time, I also got into the more competitive side of Pokemon as well. I'm definitely more of a casual fan nowadays, but I still like hearing what people get up to on all kinds of Pokemon stuff. I've definitely done a lot of stuff in the series. I've even done like shiny hunting too, so yeah. You can definitely call me a veteran at this kind of game. At these kind of games, I guess. Anyway, level 7. And yeah, like I was talking about before with Charmander, this is when it learns Ember. And yeah, it definitely gets off to a good start because of that. Compared to the other stars. Because yeah, the other stars, they don't really get a good move like that for a little bit, so... Viridian City, we can't do much here. We need to go to the Pokémon. But anyway, let's heal up. Healing is free in Pokemon, which is cool. It's just like the United Kingdom. Anyway, not really. Pokemon says heal a tired, hurt, or faint Pokemon. They make all Pokemon completely healthy. There's Pokemon sent every town ahead. They charge no money, so don't be shy about healing Pokemon. Yep, basically heal every time you've taken a significant amount. Basically, please feel free to use that PC in the corner. The receptionist told me so. It's so kind of her. We can actually make use of the PC. Actually, let me have a look. But the main thing it's used for is storing a Pokemon. But we only have one Pokemon, so. But you can also access your own, so then you can store your items. Items, your bag doesn't have unlimited storage. That wasn't until Gen 4, so we can actually explore this place, so why not? Let's do that. There's a school. Phew, I'm trying to memorize all my notes. What are those notes? First page, Pokeballs are used to catch Pokemon. Up to 6 Pokemon can be carried in your party. People who raise and battle with Pokemon are called trainers. Turn the page? Sure. Second page. A healthy Pokemon may be hard to catch, so weaken it first. Poison, burn, or cause another status problem to weaken it. Turn the page? Sure. Third page. Pokemon trainers seek others to engage in Pokemon battles. Trainers, the taste of victory is sweet indeed. Battles will constantly wage for Pokemon choose everyone. Turn the page? Sure. Fourth page. The ultimate goal for all Pokemon trainers is simple. Is to defeat the top 8 Pokemon gym leaders. Do so to earn the right to face the Elite 4th Pokemon League. Hey, don't look at my notes. So yeah. Basically shows us what we are going to be mainly doing. Let's talk about Oakdale. Okay, they both talk about that. Here's a map. So yeah, we got to see the scope of our world. Just having a little look. But yeah, all these places, and we're gonna definitely have a good look at all of them too. And yeah, this is a decent big world. But yeah, just have a little look there. I don't know what this is. Oh, okay. Over here. This lists all the stars problems. It says sleep, poison, paralysis, burn, freeze. Let me take a sip. So, Pokemon can't attack if it's asleep. Pokemon will stay asleep even after battles. Use Awaken to wake them from sleep. Sleep is actually really powerful in this game. In Pokemon in general, to be honest. And Poison Pokemon self Sage Rocks. Poison links after battles. Use an Magic kill Poison. It can also faint Pokemon, so be careful of that. Paralysis. The one star summon I'm best known for. Paralysis reduces speed and may prevent the Pokemon from moving. Paralysis remains after battles. Use Paralyze Heal for treatment. Burn reduces attack power. It also causes ongoing HP loss, so Burn remains after battle. It doesn't actually cause damage on the field though. Use Burn Heal to kill Burn. But yeah, Burn's... It's hard to inflict Burn on its own in this game, but yeah, lowering attack is actually quite nasty. And finally Freeze, a very rare one. Frozen Pokemon becomes helplessly immobile. Stays frozen even after battle ends. Use Ice Heal to pour out the suffering Pokemon. Freeze is kind of weird. It doesn't have a set duration, so it can technically last forever, but you need to get very unlucky or lucky, depending on who got frozen, for that to happen. And no move just freezes, so yeah. Those Pokeballs out your waist, you have Pokemon, don't you? It's great that you can carry and use Pokemon anytime anywhere. Yep, that dude, but there's this tree blocking the way and also this water, so can't do much about that. Let's go up here. I believe there's an item back here, so that's why I'm having a look. Yep, it's a potion. It's always a potion. So yeah, like I said, I have played this game a decent amount. My brother's played a lot more than me though. He's definitely the expert when it comes to this game anyway. You have an old map, but we're gonna ignore him for the time being. Good here. That's Spirit. My daddy loves Pokemon too. Coming out with nicknames is fun, it's not easy to do so. Clever names are nice, so simple names are easy to remember. But yeah, I need help with nicknames because I'm bad with them. It's very tweet tweet. And yeah, Squirtle looks kind of cool on the overworld. We got a gym over there, but the problem is that we can't really progress because of this guy. Oh, Grandpa, don't be so mean. I'm so sorry. He has his coffee here. I absolutely forbid you from going through here. This is private property. Yeah. I think was it always in the Japanese version, or I know that he's drunk in the Japanese version of Gen 1, but I don't know about this one. You want to know about the two kinds of Caterpillar Pokemon? Sure. Caterpillar has no poison, wheel does. Watch that your Pokemon aren't stabbed by wheels poisoning. That'll be important for later because we haven't encountered this Pokemon yet. Hey, you came from Power Town? You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to Oak's parcel? And we need that to progress. I've got to buy some potions. You never know when your Pokemon will need quick healing. That is a good point. This shop does good business in antidotes, I've heard. Yeah, we can't buy anything from here. We'll need to come back after we deliver the parcels. So, let's go do that. And yeah, because my Charmander has learnt Ember, then we don't really need to go in the grass to get more experience. You can just hop down here. This is a quick route back, so I recommend doing that. So yeah, like I said, this game has a special place in my heart. And yeah, that's why I wanted to play it first as a Pokemon game, because one, it's a generation I like, two, it's on the platform that I really like, the GBA, because I've used it for the farm games that I played, and of course, I think it's going to be a good way to show off like a lot of my interest when it comes to Pokemon as well. Anyway, in we go. Take a nice sip. Oh, Rowan, how's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? We got the parcel. We give it to him. Ah, it's the custom Pokeball. I had it on order, thank you. Gramps. I almost forgot. What do you call me for? Oh right, I have a request for you two. On the desk there's my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon we've seen of course. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Ryan and Zero, take these with you. See the Pokédex. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. You must catch them and obtain complete data. So here are some tools for catching more Pokemon. You got Pokeballs, awesome. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work out, however. A healthy Pokemon has escaped, you have to be lucky. To make a complete guide on all of the Pokemon in the world, that was my dream. I'm too old, I can't get the job done. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Ryan, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know, I'll borrow a tram map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Ryan. Don't bother coming around to my place on this. Oh yeah, that guy, yeah, he's exactly like I think. Pokemon around the world wait for you, Rohan. So, this game's a bit interesting when it comes to catching Pokemon. Not that it's like very different. It's pretty much the same in every Pokemon games, but there is something you need to know as well. Man, Grandpa has to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. I didn't realize she said that, anyway. So yeah, his excuse is that he's too old, and then Daisy's saying that he's just lazy. That's kind of funny actually, but anyway. Rohan, the Zero says, yep. So now we have Pokeballs, so we can actually catch these Pokemon. I think that's how we're going to end off this episode, but anyway. Because yeah, I also want to talk about these Pokemon too. But anyway, first up, Rattata. Level 3 one. Let me get Rattata's information up while I try to weaken it. It goes to tackle. It's a critical though. Go for another scratch. It goes to tackle. It's in red health, so we want to try and catch it now. So we throw the Pokeball. And there we go. Easy peasy. These Pokemon have pretty high catch rates, which means they're easy to catch. Hey, Rattata bites anything when it attacks, small and very quick. It is a common sight in many places. I'm not gonna give it a nickname because again I'm bad with nicknames. Let's look at our Rattata and let's talk about Rattata as well. So this one's a quirky one, but it has the runaway ability. That's actually kind of important. But anyway, I didn't even talk about abilities. Let's do that first. So every Pokemon has an ability that helps them battle. It doesn't always help them battle, by the way. In this game it definitely does, but anyway. So abilities, basically just like a passive buff. So for Charmander here, and all the stars, you get an ability that basically makes the stab attack stronger when they're under a third of HP. So actually a really good ability. Rattata's ability is Runaway, which is not that great. It basically guarantees escape from battle, which is alright, but its other ability is much better, which I'll talk about. But Rattata, despite being the early game normal type that a lot of Pokemon games have, it's not bad. It's not like what I call an amazing Pokemon, but you can definitely make it last the whole game if you want. Its fully evolved form is only at level 20, so it actually makes a really good like early to mid game Pokemon because of that. And in the late game it learns some interesting moves. Its offenses aren't bad, at 81 attack and 97 speed. 81 attack doesn't sound like much, but it can work out. It's just that yeah, because it's a normal type, it doesn't really, its stat isn't super effective on anything, so yeah, that means that yeah, it's not going to do super amounts of damage, unfortunately. But what Rattata makes up for in its kind of lacking damage, well, I wouldn't say its damage is lacking for the whole game, because at level 13 it learns the Hyper Fang move, which is 80 power, and it's stab 2, because of course it's a normal type move. And that's actually decently strong, especially when it becomes Eradicate at level 20. Quick Attack 2 at level 7 is not a bad move to go for either, because Tackle is kind of bad. Oh, that's the wrong one. Because it's 35, 95. And yeah, inaccurate moves from Pokemon are always a headache, so yeah. And then later on, Eradicate learns Super Fang and Endeavor. Super Fang is a really cool move that only Eradicate gets in this game, I do believe. It cuts the Pokemon's HP in half. Makes catching Pokemon easier, in fact, and also makes weakening Pokemon easier too. Especially if Eradicate is in a matchup where it can't do much damage. And Endeavor's interesting because Eradicate doesn't have very good bulk. Its HP is kind of low at 55, and its defenses aren't that much better either, so it can definitely drop to low health, and because it's decently fast, it can use Endeavor, cut the Pokemon down to low HP, and then let either its teammate or itself with a Quick Attack finish off the Pokemon. Potentially. Quick Attack isn't the strongest move in the world because it's only fully powered, but it does have priority, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, like I said, I don't think Rattata is actually that bad, but yeah, like I said, there are definitely better normal types that hit a lot harder, which makes Rattata not the best choice in the late game, but it does have some utility at least, so I actually like Rattata. I was actually considering using it, but I thought of some other Pokemon to use, so yeah. Let's see if we can catch the other Pokemon. Which is... there it is, Pidgey. So let's try catching it, and then we can talk about it. Let's try Scratch again. And yeah, now that we have another Pokemon, if Charmander does faint, which I don't think it will, then we won't be in like a super bad spot. Alright, let's try catching it now. Oh yeah, let's talk about the other things. So you actually want to try and catch as many Pokemon as possible, many new Pokemon, because you actually get rewarded for filling your Pokedex in this game, so I recommend doing that. You don't need to catch every Pokemon, but you want to catch a decent amount. Anyway, here's Pidgey, a common sight in forests and woods. It flaps its wings at ground level to kick up blinding scent. And that's one of its moves. And yeah, again, I'm bad with nicknames. So let's go to Viridian City. Let's heal up, and let's talk about Pidgey. And I think we'll end off then. So of course I want Pidgey's information. And he already healed. And we gotta look at Pidgey as well. So this one a hardy one, that I believe is also neutral nature. But anyway, Pidgey is not that great, unfortunately. There's one very major reason why. It's not because it's terrible. Its stats are alright. It has 80 attack and 91 speed once it's fully evolved at level 36. It's a 2-stage evolution. At level 18 it becomes Pidgeotto, and then at level 36 it becomes Pidgeot. The problem is a lot of things, unfortunately. First off, its ability isn't terrible. Its Keen Eye prevents it actually can't be lowered by a move like Sun Attack, which it learns at level 5. Which actually Pidgey can be caught at level 5 on the last route. So yeah, it could start with that move. Let's see what else it has. It just has Tackle. I think it learns Sun Attack level 5. I could be wrong though. Anyway, and then shortly after it learns Gust, a 40 power flying type move, which isn't terrible. And yeah, I guess another thing too, this game is a Gen 3 game, so the physical special set hasn't happened yet, so the type of the move determines whether it's physical special. So Charmander in this case, its Ember is fire type, it's always special. Gust, which Pidgey will learn a little bit, that is kind of a special move nowadays, but in this game it's physical because it's flying type, and flying type is physical, always. But anyway, the problem with Pidgey though is that it lacks a really good flying type stab, because the best it can get is either Wing Attack or Aerial Ace, both 60 power. However, its main competition gets the much better Drill Peck, which is 80 power, and that's a lot better. At least Aerial Ace has perfect accuracy, but the problem is it doesn't even learn it via level up. It needs a TM, which is kind of bad. And yeah, Pidgey is good balanced bulk, but the problem is that those other two flying types that learn Drill Peck are better offensively too, so they're gonna hit a lot harder. Pidgey's, or Pidgeot I guess I should say, redeeming quality is that it's bulkier, and it even learns the move Feather Dance, which sharply lowers attack, which isn't bad, but yeah, like I said, it's a bit of an underwhelming Pokemon. It can definitely get the job done, it's just that yeah, there's better flying types, and one of those flying types is not far off either, so yeah, Pidgey can be useful because once it learns Gust, it can help you in the next major area of the game where there's lots of bug types. But that's really it, and yeah, that other flying type can also do that because it starts with a flying type move too. So yeah, Pidgey, I wouldn't recommend it very much, but it is a fan favorite, so yeah, use it if you want to, but yeah, I think it's a bit underwhelming, especially compared to, you know, the competition. But anyway, so yeah, next time, there's a route to our left, and we're actually going to have a little look at it because there's some new Pokemon to catch there. And then we'll see what else happens, because there's something else on that left route, and we can also go upwards to towards Viridian Forest, which is going to be one of our next areas. So I'll see you guys again for that.